And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here at AEL Dallas. I'm Duffman, joined by Golden Boys. We head into map number 5 between Annex and Excellence SnD, and we're back on Frieght, and this is a nail biter. Truly is.
This is going to be an insane game.
Absolutely.
And bear in mind too. I mean, what we saw in Search and Destroy before was absolute dominance from Annex.
Right.
And it seemed like Excellence was going to be completely outclassed here. But then something happened, and a miracle occurred, and that miracle was Diabolic, who
literally
got 14 kills after his 4th round of play, having no kills. Finally, we're back to Search and Destroy, and I think we're going to see Annex control the game again, honestly. There's no reason why Annex shouldn't, but wait a minute.
No.
Nihil Cosmo 1v1, long-range Vector, and he seals the deal with the kill there against Cosmo. Cosmo stayed with that challenge.
That's a crazy challenge.
Wow.
A lot of banter and trash
I don't know
talk.
if you'd call that banter.
I would call that a lot of mean expressions in a semblance of words.
So mean.
So mean. 1-0 though in favor of Annex as they head on over to the side of defense. Let's watch you guys from Excellence. It's going to be Facento, of course, with your bomb, as it always is. Controlling the pace of the game, and they trust him as a leader with this team to do so. Facento going to play it safe, allow his team to look for some picks, and he's going to see if he can spot somebody top red.
Yeah, no one's going to be there just yet, though. You can actually see it. The one's going to be in red, but he's actually going to be second story. He may find his way upstairs, though. Any second now, as a matter of fact. Looking now to see. It's all about that first blood, too, man. And, on the other side, Jay Rich and the crew from Annex were able to get that first blood in round 1. So, of course, Cosmo and company looking for that as well. And one guy's going to be hanging out in the back, waiting through that cross on the mid. And, he's going to find it.
Going to take his time with those shots, but not going to be able to connect. Nihil will better him. Facento.
Oh, we got the voice cracks.
We've got puberty is a thing that happens sometimes, and Facento and team are still alive with the bomb. 3v4 though. In this situation, time is dwindling down as they've played this almost too passive. J-Rich will pick up the kill on Facento as he plants it, and now they've got to make a play to get to the bomb and get it down. Diabolic finds a player, gets the pick up, has another one, can't turn around fast enough. Nelson picks up 2 towards the end there, and that's going to be another 2-0 start for Annex, of which they started 4-0 on that last one, and then it was 2 rounds, and then 5-2, and then we saw your guys from Excellence come back, but an impressive start from Annex, at least.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's go over to Annex here, as they're going to be the ones on the attack, and bomb carrier will be Nihil, so we'll jump over to your buddy Nihil here and see what he is going to do. Lots of activity actually on the A bomb site already as they pushed out. First blood's going to go to Facento, and J-Rich will be the victim of that one. Nihil opting to go for the gate push. He throws that one down. I don't think anyone heard it because no one's in the vicinity there, and that bomb's going to go down on A right away. If he's not careful, though, he's got to be very mindful of it. He shoots all prematurely there. He went for that pre-fire. And
spot him here.
This isn't going to be good. He saw him, though. He saw him, but they know he's there as well. It's going to be 4v2.
Snipe down drops, so now a 2v3. Nihil with your bomb, of course. Wolf on the opposite side of the map, but this is going to be very difficult for them to maneuver. Wolf is getting to him, and that's exactly, Nihil was like, come to me. Get here now.
No,
that way they can play for picks together.
There's no reason why they should be separate in this juncture. Yeah.
Nihil waiting till he's got the support of his teammate to put this bomb down. You can see on Oracle mode, you've got players set up for this B push. They know where they're at. Cat's out of the bag. It's just a matter of patience now. 30 seconds left for this bomb to go down.
For support. He has Wolf for support.
Now he's going to get this bomb down. Hopefully Wolf's there to pick it up. And no, Facento cleans up Nihil right after Diabolic answers to Wolf, and that will be Excellence coming back with a round win.
Facento actually having quite the matchup here, having to carry a little bit there for Cosmo and Snipe down. Diabolic also playing rather well, which is what you expect out of the captain of the team there. And just so you guys know, actually AEL guys decided to put the captain, like who is the captain of the team in the title. It also helps for Xbox Live, gamer tags as well, because Wolf AEL, you never know, could be taken. And now looking here on the defensive front, we're going to stick with the boys in Annex to see what they're going to do. Wolf struggling 0-2, hasn't really found anything, and it's going to be a really slow burn here as we start off this 4th round of play.
Nihil looking for that pick under the train. Typically you can see feet. I'm surprised he doesn't have the thermal on because it might be a little bit easier to see, but he has a player literally right to him, and Diabolic will spot him and pick him off very quickly. Now they've got the numbers advantage. Vicento with your bomb. Of course, J-Rich will rotate back after dropping that nade. Knows he doesn't have red coverage. It's going to be important for J-Rich to keep this. There's going to be one entering through the door. He did spot him, I believe.
He had to have seen
Yeah, and he's going to keep control of red as long as possible. All 4 players look to be stacking this side of the map from EX. J-Rich is going to get spotted by Diabolic.
Timing.
Wolf all alone, and not a howl to be heard as he gets cleaned up by Excellence. You're welcome. 2-2. We're tied up. Annex, Excellence, and Annex is going to be switching on over to offense.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, that's what happens when you lose 2 straight. You get pretty quiet. And, you know, Vicento, by the way, on a 5-point streak. Diabolic
I think they needed Vicento to go big because Vicento went, he got 38 in domination strikes on the first map, and since then, quiet.
Yeah.
Nothing. And now he's going off, and I think that's going to be a key factor into whether or not Excellence can win this.
And another thing to point out, Wolf, he's still sitting there with the donut, so that's not good. But of course,
Wolves don't eat donuts.
Wolves don't eat donuts. This is a commonly known fact.
He's in a bad spot.
Yeah, no. Have you ever wrestled a bear?
I've wrestled a mountain lion.
You've wrestled a mountain lion? I've wrestled a bear.
Oh.
And I've fought many bears.
There's no way to talk about me like that. Last night was weird, Alex, but I'm just kidding. Wolf on your screen right now looking for his first pick. Time's dwindling down, less than a minute to make some plays. And both teams, Annex playing offense so passive, and I think it's not like them. I would almost venture to say they're kind of playing a little bit scared, but finally you're going to see them push across the map, and now 3 running through red, and this could be spell trouble for Excellence. Oh, Diabolic though. Diabolic though. And Diabolic! Oh my God.
Gotta go to see if he's gonna get the ace.
Diabolic gets 3 there very easily, and Snipedown's gonna go ahead and steal the ace from him, pick up Nihil.
That would be Snipedown's first
Excellent defense. Honestly, obviously, an amazing play for Diabolic, but the way that Excellence played patiently, waited for Annex to get across the map, it just unfolded so perfectly for Excellence.
Diabolic is a beast.
He's just Diabolic, man.
He
is such a factor.
He's so
constantly.
Good. He was on VVV. SnD. I really like that team.
I love SnD and Diabolic together.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
And they're just very, like, he is proven time and time again. And actually, he's improved quite a bit from UMG, as a matter of fact, because he, obviously Anaheim, that plays a factor too. But I feel like this is a different person than what we know. Because back then, when he was, and that challenge has to come. Nope.
Oh, it's right behind him.
Snipedown's going to be there for the coverage. So if he does opt to challenge,
it's an easy bait and switch. Diabolic going to push up front. He has a player right to his left. Picks up the kill mid map though. Doesn't look to his left, and he's going to get taken out there by Nelson. Snipedown though to clean up and trade now. It's a 1v1 J-Rich versus Snipedown, and Snipedown's looking middle map to see. I think he did just see him right there in red, and he will find the better position to pick up J-Rich. Excellence now up 4-2 in the series.
So the reason why I was going through that long diatribe about Diabolic was because back in UMG Philly, I was talking with SnD about it, and he was telling me, I believe it was UMG Philly, I forget the event, but he was telling me how Diabolic, he's a good player, very talented, but he was very reckless, and he was very concerned about how he was doing kill-wise. Now, looking at the way he plays, such a different player.
He's very different.
In my opinion, at least. He's very conscious of his surroundings. He's going out there making smart plays, not trying to be Superman. And the second that you get over that, you just become 10 times better.
I would say he plays wise. He's like a wise guy, not a wise guy, but he's wise,
Are you a wise guy?
Hey, wise guy.
You a wise guy?
You popping jokes here? He's 9-3 right now, but he just plays patiently. He plays smart. He knows when to challenge, when not to, obviously. And there's no doubt, obviously, he's the captain for Excellence, leading them to what might be a victory here, up 4-2. And they're on defense. Wolf will be the first to drop for Annex. Nihil with your bomb this time. And I want to point out, Excellence has not been able to plant this bomb yet, at least when they're on offense. Defense, obviously, they've been able to prosper with a few key situations. Diabolic going to get across the map here. Spots one, and that's going to be an easy pick. And
my God!
Diabolic.
How do he had to have known he was there. He had to have gotten
spotted, and
he had to have gotten the call. That was like
he got it.
That was like a robot reflex there. My goodness. Now it's going to be 5-2.
Dire Robot.
Similar situation from what we saw, except a reverse
Reverse situation, 5-2. This was the situation. Annex was up 5-2 on Octane, and then Excellence came all the way back to shut it down and pull off a 6-5 victory there in overtime. Now, the tides have turned. Excellence with the lead, 5-2, 1 round away from continue on through the winner's bracket.
Ooh, Diabolic's down.
Oh, it's not looking good if J-Rich and Wolf pick up, but Cosmo was able to answer back. It's a 2v3.
Yep, and just to let you guys know out there, our next match is going to be FaZe versus Fatal Ambition. Fatal Ambition, an amateur team that has made it quite far into this tournament. FaZe, of course, the pro team everyone knows and loves.
Who's FaZe?
Who should be a
Right.
good one.
There's that one guy out there that's like, who's FaZe?
That would follow after this one, but not just yet, because it seems as if Annex is looking to keep this one competitive. 5-3 now is the score. Nihil with that knife right to the back there.
That was gutsy by Nihil. He's feeling confident right now. He just ran like 15 feet to deliver a knife to the guy that was barely not looking at him. Literally just one slight turn, and the reaction time of these guys on Excellence is ridiculous. They're just, the guns
but of course, I think Nihil was more than aware of that, and he was focused. So let's actually go ahead and jump over to the attacking side, because this is it, do or die time for Annex here.
Look at this stack red coming. You can see it on the Oracle mode from Excellence as they are prepared for a red push. The stuns are coming in. They know Nihil is there. There's a flare top third story. Wolf is the first to drop from Vicento, and Nihil's looking for somebody to peek. Did spot somebody, and he's going to challenge. Picks up that kill on Diabolic, and now it's a 3v2.
I love what they did there. Planted that bomb, puts that pressure immediately.
Wow.
Nihil's going to have to run away from this one, but not long enough. J-Rich, he's going to be the last surviving member, and he couldn't do it, as Excellence will secure the victory here with a 6-3 win, and they would win the series at 3-2. What a matchup. What a matchup there, Duffman.
What a matchup indeed, as that's going to do it for Annex versus Excellence. Excellence just clutching up in this Game 5 SnD. An impressive show and performance, especially out of that guy, Diabolic. 11-5. We saw him turn up in SnD on Octane.
Stay brown, brother.
You heard it here first.
Yes,
Stay brown. Right. Put that on a milk carton. But Excellence takes the series 3-2 over Annex. Annex is not out of the tournament yet. For all you guys supporting Annex, they'll be heading down to the losers bracket to continue to fight.
And they're going to tear it up.
I think they will. I
really
honestly think they are just going to tear it up. And don't go anywhere, guys. FaZe Clan versus Fatal Ambition is coming up. I'm Duffman, joined by Golden Boy. We'll be right back here at AEL Dallas.